That is the 92 of Dylan Ricks.
Inside row number 2, we're going to see the 62 of Rick Barton. To the outside, the 5D of Devin Peterson.
Row 3, the inside, the 76 of David Orr. Outside of him, the 4G. That is Michael Guthrie.
Row number 4 looks like this. Inside will be the 93 of Hunter Longnecker. To the outside, the 63 of Mike Nichols.
And rounding out the field, the 1JR of Joe Reitz and the 17F of Nick Foster. We're getting ready to go. Green flag racing here. Steve Doblin, let's go racing.
Here we go into turn number 1, the 92 of Dylan Ricks. Slides back a little bit, now goes back into the second spot. He had the lead a little bit, but then we got the 5D of Devin Peterson.
Delvin Peterson, that Milford Mafia out of Milford, Nebraska, but right now it seems to be Devin Peterson. Oh, Devin Peterson has the lead. Dylan Ricks in second, Hunter Longnecker in third.
No, Longnecker is now in second coming off of turn number 2. He is on a tear right now as he's going to chase down your leader, Devin Peterson, at the front stretch.
Devin Peterson with the lead, Hunter Longnecker. Third's going to go to Joe Reitz, and it's Mike Nichols, Dylan Ricks, Nick Foster, Michael Guthrie, and Steve Doblin.
Top 3 will transfer out of the heats for your Northern Sport Mods. First is Devin Peterson, chased by Hunter Longnecker. Reitz is in third, but he is in a heavy battle with Mike Nichols. Mike Nichols running the high side, trying to chase him down. Reitz to the low side, trying to hold him off. Nichols going to dive down low, trying to get the run down on him. He's going to sneak a little to the high side, lose a little bit of ground, tuck tail, try to mount another charge.
Devin Peterson's getting hounded now by Hunter Longnecker. Hunter Longnecker's about 3 car lengths behind him. Then look at this battle for your third and fourth spot. It is Reitz in third, Nichols in fourth. Nick Foster, I should say, in that fifth spot.
That battle for your third and final transfer spots cooling off a little bit because there's a couple of cars deep in the pack side by side down the backstretch, and we're going to go to turn number 3 there. But the battle for the third and final transfer spot, heating right back up again. Mike Nichols looking to the outside, trying to get any way possibly around Joe Reitz.
Devin Peterson down the backstretch has the lead. Hunter Longnecker in that second spot. Then we have Joe Reitz in third. He's battling the 63 of Mike Nichols. Actually, he's pulled away on the inside from Mike Nichols. Kind of stabilized that in that fourth spot, running in that fifth spot.
Speaking of battles that are shaping up, Joe Reitz is catching up to the second place car of Hunter Longnecker. A 93 of Hunter Longnecker in second spot, being hounded by Joe Reitz. White flag is out, 1 lap to go.
Devin Peterson with the lead, Hunter Longnecker, Joe Reitz. That's your top 3. Mike Nichols in fourth, Nick Foster in fifth, Dylan Ricks in sixth. Down the backstretch for the final time. Devin Peterson coming out of turn number 4 from Milford. It's Milford Mafia, Devin Peterson.
Battle for second coming down to the line. No! Hunter Longnecker holds on for second. Reitz in third, your final transfer spot. And outside looking in was a 63 of Mike Nichols.
0.006 of a second between second and third between Hunter Longnecker and Joe Reitz. If you look at it.
Oh, 3 hundredths.
300ths of
you
a
have
second?
300ths.
Well, I got 21.7 and I got a 21.0.
You're not looking at that. This is the gap.
Look
at the gap there.
Oh.
0.030. Still a very close finish
man,
there.
that was close.
Going 8 laps the distance around the Shelby County Speedway here in heat race number 2 in your Carl Chevrolet IMCA Northern Sport Mods presented by Keith's Motors. Lights are out. Green flag will be coming around, this time by Jimmy.
Out of turn number 4, we got Bill Flake and Jared Weston. Let's go racing!
3 wide for the second place spot behind your side-by-side leaders in turn number 1. Now we have 4 cars battling for that second place spot once again, but we're still side-by-side, 3 wide again for that second place spot. Into turn number 3 we go. Side-by-side for the race lead. Throw a blanket over your top 5. Now we're almost going to be 3 wide for your race lead, but your race leader coming down the front stretch is going to be the 86J of Jared Weston leading lap number 1.
Jared Weston has the lead.
That is the 1V of Curtis Vanderwall in second, Bill Flagg in third, according to my Race Pass live timing. No, sorry, that is Vanderwall is in the lead. Vanderwall is now in the lead. Yellow's out, yellow's out. Oh, we got a spinner turn two. Spinner turn two. There, I was looking at live timing whenever we came across the line there. It said that Jared Weston had led that, and then I saw a 1 and it threw me off, and I knew, and Vanderwall was the leader coming through turns 1 and 2. And welcome everybody tuning in live on Facebook.
We are live.
We are live on Facebook.
We are live.
You're a little live looking here for
I'm going to get scared. It's live.
Is it the 29th annual Tiny Lund Memorial here at the Shelby County Speedway?
I think so.
Green flag is coming up, back out. We're back underway.
Curtis Vanderwall brings them down, followed by Jared Weston and Corey Madden.
As we have a gaggle of cars on behind your top three. Guys, that is racing for a B feature starting spot. Your top three stretched out away from everybody, but everyone else is battling hard side by side. 5 cars battling for the first place spot.
Corey Madden gets second away from Jared Weston as Curtis Vanderwall has the lead. Corey Madden moves to second. Oh, he slips up. Here comes Weston back at him. Battle for second and third. One out looking in, that's Tim McCold in the 26M.
Tim McCoy, one out looking in the fourth place spot, well behind your top three. Top three transfer. Whoa, we got, the debris is not on the track, we're good to go. Debris landed on the front stretch wall, but it is not on the track, we should still be good to go. But what's not going to be good to go is we have a slow car on the top of turn 2 now.
The Marshall cam is safe.
Yeah, it's way down that way. Yeah, speed shot's way over there. This landed not far away from us.
It's like I look down here and I go like, hey, somebody's panel's laying down here. Anybody want a souvenir? They might want to get it back though.
He might want it back. Hey, look, Larry's Wrecker is on the scene.
Larry's going to come out here and take a look at it. Lane was going to go down there and get it, but Larry's going to come and grab it. Even though it was off the racing surface, you know, the wind could have caught it and blown it back on there, so.
It could have, and you know what? We have a replay up right now. As it comes flying onto the stand and lands on the wall.
We shall remember the TV tomorrow.
Yes, we shall. I'm currently relaying what Blake tells me because we got a little sidetracked and we didn't get our TV put up here for us to see. But we can see the whole track.
Good job.
Well, whenever you move up a class, and there's always a learning curve that you got to have.
And then Chuck Madden moved from a hobby stop to a stock car.
Yep.
Yeah, so there you go. So, hey, yellow lights out. Curtis Vanderwall, Corey Madden, Jared Weston, your top three. Top three will move on.
So I guess they're not going to give him enough time to actually change his tire, and they're going to be stuck on the infield as we are green flag racing once again in heat race number 2.
Curtis Vanderwall down into turn number 1, followed by Corey Madden's going to dive it deep into the inside. Corey Madden getting the lead away from Curtis Vanderwall. Corey Madden has the lead into turn 3. Curtis Vanderwall going to return the favor. And turn number 4, slide job.
White Castle's up for sale. Sliders left and right. Here we go to turn number 1. Madden to the inside, Vanderwall to the outside. Number 1, number 2, side by side down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 we go. And nope, they're going to both tuck tail up high. We have a spinner that's over. 2 spinners in turns 1 and 2. 1's get go, 2 get go. We're going to stay clean and green.
Curtis Vanderwall, Corey Madden. Whoa, wait a minute here. What happened here?
Oh, you backed out of your live timing. Side by side for your race lead with Vanderwall and Madden. Madden now tucked back to the behind Vanderwall as lap traffic's now battling in front of your race leaders. Vanderwall is out in front. Madden's going to try anything. White flag out. 1 lap to go.
Curtis Vanderwall with the lead, followed by Corey Madden, Jared Weston, Dylan Peterson, 1 out looking in, but they've spread out from him. Here we come around. Turn number 3. Curtis Vanderwall, Corey Madden, Jared Weston, that's your top 3. It's going to be Curtis Vanderwall, Corey Madden, and Jared Weston, your top 3, Ryan.
And outside looking in is going to be Dylan Peterson and the 5T of Tyler Inman in rounding out your top 5.
So your winner, the 1B of Curtis Vanderwall, the 2 of Corey Madden finishes in second, and the 86J of Jared Weston will finish in third. They'll transfer to the A main.
Hails go to the same place. We share with the track. We have a 2-day pass available for tonight and tomorrow, or if you just want to pay for tonight and pay for tomorrow, it's however you want to do.
However you want to do it.
Either way, Green's going to be coming out this time by, Jimmy.
So Jim Blazina is going to bring the field into turn number 3. As Lane takes a look at him, he's got his eagle eye pointed on him out of turn number 4. Jim Blazina out of turn number 4. Let's go racing!
Green is out side by side for the lead into turn number 1 as we got the hard hit in the outside wall for one of the cars. He's having trouble turning. He's not able to get it turned down off the wall, but he's able to keep it going. He might pull it into the pits. However, coming down through turns 3 and 4, Zeitner is now in second spot. As we come down the front stretch, it's going to be the 33 of Joe Hendricks, your race leader.
Joe Hendricks, Kevin Zeitner, Todd Inman, Jim Blazina. As they go down there, it is Joe Hendricks, but chasing him down, Zeitner. On the outside with Hendricks. Looking to the inside, that's Todd Inman.
Talk about a charger. Todd Inman back row, now sitting, one to go to the penthouse. 3 cars battling for the race lead. We are 3 wide for the lead. Coming out of turn number 2. Zeitner now side by side, trying to run to the outside.
Todd Inman, where did he come from?
He came from the outhouse.
He did. Zeitner's battling him on the outside. Inman on the inside out of turn number 4. Zeitner with the lead. Inman in second, followed by Hendricks in third.
So your top 3 currently, actually it's a change up. Massolini now to the 3rd place spot ahead of Hendricks. Right now your top 3 is Zeitner, Inman, and Massolini. Side by side now coming through turns 3 and 4. Halfway down, 4 to go.
Kevin Zeitner with the lead, Todd Inman, Dusty, Massolini, Joe Hendricks, Ed Hamilton, Nick Hermson, Jim Blazina, Tyler Dolch as they go down the backstretch, turn 3. Zeitner with the lead out of turn number 4, chasing him down, Inman. Here comes Massolini.
Massolini chasing down Inman for that second place spot, but being left in the dust is the 33 of Joe Hendricks. Yellow is out car. That was slow in turn 2. I just saw him behind a hauler. That looked like the 3 of Jim Blazina.
Yellow. Now, if you excuse me a second, I'm going to put my jacket on.
Alrighty, you go get warm there, Jimmy. A feature, the rest go to a B. Lights are out. We are going to go green this time out of turn number 4. Zeitner, your race leader. Inman looking to get back by him to try and get into that winning spot for this heat race. Massolini, and we have a jumper. I don't know if they're going to let that by, but he tucked back the 72. The 72 of Ed Hamilton dropped back, though. He did not keep his position. He hopped back to his position that he started in. Almost got called for a jump, but heads up move, he's hopped back into his position. However, top 3 still your race leader, Zeitner, Inman, then Massolini in third. Little contact from Hendricks to Massolini. Little chrome out in action, and into turn number 1 they go. Massolini drives away from Hendricks. The 72 of Ed Hamilton now looking for 4th place under Hendricks. Side by side for 4th. Outside looking in, though. That's for a starting spot in your B feature. Green's waving high in the air. 2 to go, Jimmy.
Kevin Zeitner with the lead, followed by Todd Inman, Dusty, Massolini, Joe Hendricks, and Ed Hamilton. That's your top 5. Down the backstretch, we're coming to the white flag. It is still Kevin Zeitner with the lead.
Kevin Zeitner looking at the white flag. He is checking out on your race here. Todd Inman and Dusty Massolini have separated themselves out from 4th. Currently, the closest battle is that battle for 2nd, and there's a battle for 4th shaping up for starting position in your B feature. Now looks like Hamilton's going to have that position over Hendricks. But coming to the checkered flag, Zeitner opting for a mail-in heat race. He is gone, takes the win. 2nd will go to Inman, and 3rd will go to Massolini.
Finishing in that 4th spot, it's going to be
Hendricks.
Joe Hendricks, Ed Hamilton, Nick Hermson, Tyler Dolch, Jim Blazina. That's 8th. 9th will go to Matt Bierbauer in the 10C. But your winner, hey, he got the lead early. Kevin Zeitner with a good drive in heat race number 3.
Row number 2 sees the 16J of Justin Swoboda to the inside. To the outside, Hayden Hillgartner in the 5.
Row number 3 to the inside, the 49 of Ford Rohde, and outside him the 13 of Thomas Van Dyke.
Inside row number 4 of the season, 19X of Evan Hrebeck, and to the outside, this 87X of Stephen Biggerstaff.
And shotgun on the field, longtime racer here in Harlan at the Shelby County Speedway, the 4 of Galen Graybill.
9 cars going 8 laps around the Shelby County Speedway here for the 29th annual Tiny Lund Memorial.
4th and final heat race in your Northern Sportmods coming out of turn number 4, Blair Simmons. Let's go racing.
As we got a drive from the 16J of Swoboda down to the inside, he's going to go from the second row to the front row as he's going to get that race lead coming off of turn number 2, 3 wide for your race lead. 3 cars battling for your race lead, Simmons, Smith, and Swoboda. Actually, no, that's Hillgartner. No, now they're... That's a lot of cars. Van Dyke now into the top 3. Where did Van Dyke come from?
Thomas Van Dyke running in that third spot. There it is. Justin Swoboda followed by Blair Simmons, Thomas Van Dyke. Hayden Hillgartner in that 4th spot. To come on turn number 4, it is still from David City. That is Justin Swoboda.
Swoboda, your race leader, as another lap goes into the books. 13 of Thomas Van Dyke takes second. Hillgartner is now in third over Blair Simmons on the 32S, but Simmons is not going to stop there. He wants to battle back into that position. Battle for your race lead is shaping up now. Van Dyke doesn't want to settle for second. He wants to get that heat race win over Swoboda. As there's now a battle for the transfer spot still going on as well. Battle up front, battle just behind him. Side by side through turns 1 and 2. Van Dyke now your race leader off of 2.
Van Dyke side by side drag race into turn number 3 with Justin Swoboda. As they coming out turn number 4, Van Dyke's on the inside, Swoboda's on the outside. Who wants it? Who needs it? Who's going to get it? Van Dyke with the lead.
Halfway, 4 down, 4 to go. We're still side by side for your race lead. Swoboda to the outside, settle for second temporarily. Van Dyke, your heat race leader at the current moment. Third is Hayden Hillgartner in the 5. The 32S of Blair Simmons outside looking in, trying to find any way possible to get back by him. Battle for your race lead is shaping up once again between Swoboda and Van Dyke. Another lap down, Jimmy.
Another lap down battle between Van Dyke and Swoboda for the race lead. Hillgartner hanging around in that third final transfer spot. As we come out of turn number 4, it is still Thomas Van Dyke, Justin Swoboda, Hayden Hillgartner. He's followed by Blair Simmons in that 32F.
So as they come around once again through turns 3 and 4, lap traffic ahead of your race leader. And seeing white flag out this time by Thomas Van Dyke will lead us to the white flag. Lap traffic easily sail past Austin Swoboda in the second place spot. Hillgartner holding on to that third spot. And outside looking in is the 32S of Blair Simmons.
So here come the final 2 corners. Thomas Van Dyke with the lead, Justin Swoboda in second as they put a lap on Galen Graybill. As the checker flag comes out, it's going to go to Thomas Van Dyke, Justin Swoboda in second. And it looks like Hayden Hillgartner will finish there in third.
So your top 3 going to the A feature will be Thomas Van Dyke, Justin Swoboda, and Hayden Hillgartner. Outside looking in, just missing it, Blair Simmons in the 32S. Everyone else will be going to a B feature, including Simmons.
Justin Kai got third, so they really not gained anything on each other. So we'll see what happens at the McCool 100.
We shall see as they are going right now. And also speaking of going, they're going to be going off of turn number 3 and 4 there, Jimmy.
Yes, we got 55G of Cody Gordon
And
on
Sean
the front
Bagby.
row. Who?
Sean Bagby.
Yes, Sean Bagby, and here they come. Wind them up, let's go!
Here we go. The wind-up keys have been turned to full send. And into turn number 1 we go, side by side for your race lead. The 23 of Dustin Shepard goes from the second row, is now to the front row. In second he goes, but Sean Bagby takes your lead off of turn number 2. Into 3 we go, Bagby, Shepard, and Gordon.
So Bagby has the lead coming out of turn number 4. Here he comes across the line. It's going to be Bagby with the lead, followed by Dustin Shepard, Cody Gordon. Terry Romick III is in that 4th and final transfer spot.
So fourth and final transfer spot is held currently by the TR3 of Terry Romick III. That explains the number. As we come off of turn 4, it is single file, but looks like a battle for second shaping up between the 55 of Cody Gordon and trying to run down the 23 of Dustin Shepard. Eric Hensley is now in the fourth spot.
Sean Bagby has the lead over Dustin Shepard, Cody Gordon, and Eric Hensley. Now moves into that fourth spot. Corey Darnold is in fifth. But it is still Sean Bagby with the lead coming out of 4. Got a sizable lead, a little bit of a sizable lead over second spot, Dustin Shepard.
Battle for your fourth and final transfer spot raging on between Hensley and Darnold. Little bumper tag to the back of the 22 of Hensley from Darnold. Darnold wants to get by him any way, shape, or form, but Hensley's going to go to the inside of Gordon, battling for third. He wants to stay in that top 4 and get away from Darnold, or at least get into a position where he is fine. 3 cars battling for that third spot. 2 to go, Jimmy.
2 laps left to go there for Sean Bagby, Dustin Shepard, Cody Gordon, and Eric Hensley, as they've got to spread themselves out from the rest of the field as we come out of turn number 4 with 1 lap left to go. Sean Bagby with the lead, but look at this 4-way battle.
That's all for second. That's a battle for second. What happened? White flag is out, coming down the back stretch, and Bagby is gone, but we got 4 cars battling for second. Only one of those cars is going to make their way to a B feature. The rest go to the A. Coming off of turns 3 and 4, Bagby's going to be your race winner, and coming to second is Hensley. Third is to the 23 of Justin Shepard, then is Darnold getting your fourth and final transfer
Well, it really
spot.
didn't change, but look at this. Cody Gordon will finish in 5th. Terry Romick III in 6th. Tanner Beam will finish in 7th, and J.W. Siebert will finish in 8th. I don't do fantasy. Somebody said I ought to try it. Maybe next year.
It is fun.
I'll get involved.
I mean, you're not really. There are times where you
Between
get to go in competitions.
you and Scotty and PJ and everybody else, and Ryan Clark and Jerry Van Sickle, and
Oh, it's just something fun to do. Also, something fun to do is listen to these guys swipe the rubber bands and send them flying off of turn number 1.
Michael Mass brings him in turn number 4. Let's go racing!
I don't know if that start's going to hold. But Nosdal makes a heck of a jump from the 3rd row, is now your race leader in turn number 1. The start's going to hold as Van Nosdal is now your race leader from the 3rd row starting spot. What a start by him. Nemani is now your second place spot running the high side. Trent Reed running down for that second spot in 3rd.
That was a heck of a jump, let me tell you. Coming around the line for the first time, it is going to be Brian Van followed by Corey Namany. Then it's Trent Reed and Jordan Runge. Michael Gruchmacher is going to be in 5th.
So battle now for your race lead. Nemani to the outside. Van Nosdal to the inside. Side by side to turns 3 and 4. Reed's just sitting there. May have got a little close. Don't know if any contact was made, but now they're in turn number 1. Nemani is now your race leader.
Corey Namany has the lead over Brian Van Nosdal. They were rubbing racing coming out of turn number 4. I think they just rubbed a little bit, but Namany has the lead over Van Nosdal. Trent Reed, Jordan Runge, that's your top 4. As they start pulling away from the rest of the field.
So halfway, 3 down, 3 to go. Top 3 are in a battle. Reed is going to go to the inside of Van Nosdal, side by side for second. Battle deeper in the field, kind of stretched out, but they're all stretched out, and the best battle is for your second place spot. Nemani will lead us through turns 3 and 4. Reed to the inside, Van Nosdal to the outside. They're getting a little close for comfort. Down off of turn number 4. Green high in the air, 2 to go.
Corey Namany with the lead. Trent Reed moves into second. Brian Van Nosdal falls back to third. Jordan Runge still hanging on that 4th spot. As like I said, they pulled away from the rest of the field. We're coming down to the white flag. 1 to go. It is Corey Namany with the lead.
Corey Namany with the lead coming off of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Feed the hamster a little bit more. We got to get going and get this race finished because Reed is coming, Namany. Namany to the high side. Trent Reed running on the bottom, trying to squeeze any more power out of that thing he can. Van Nosdal is in 3rd, trying to get back into position. Into turns 3 and 4 they go. Namini is your race leader off of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. It's going to go to the 33 end of Corey Namini.
Oh, he checked up!
What?
Corey Namini checked up before the start-finish line. Trent Reed will get the win.
The hamster wheel broke. The hamster wheel broke.
Namini will finish in second. Brian Benazza on third. Jordan Runyon in fourth. But yeah, all of a sudden, Namini checked up right before the start-finish line, and Trent Reed gets the win.
Ouch. At least he got second.
He got second. But what happened there?
I don't know. He had that thing in the bag.
He had it.
Race cars.
And I tell you what, Kane Malberg and Katie DeVries battled all year long at the Beaver.
I was going to say, Malberg used race cars. You want a winning race car, you ask for the Malbergs. They got something going on.
They got something, that's for sure. We're setting the pace. It is Colby Saban. Brings the field to turn number 4. Oh, man, look at this. They're spreading out all the way. 4 wide.
Oh, my, look at this. Going to turn number 1. We got 4 cars battling for the race lead. We'll see if they call that. Oh, we got a spinner in turns 1 and 2. Spinner turns 1 and 2. Will he keep it going? Will we stay clean and green? Because into turns 3 and 4, we got a battle for the race lead.
Tick, 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 tick. No.
Yellow is out. Warm up, folks. Warm up, warm up, warm up, whoa down.
I think those old rubber bands wound up. It's hard to slow them down, isn't it?
Drop the anchor. Showing a completed lap.
So where do you look at the laps at?
Up in the top right here under the name of the track.
Right here?
Lap 0 of 6 currently.
Okay.
And
I'm learning, PJ, I'm learning everything every day here with Ryan because.
And we are sitting here at 3 minutes at the drop of the green flag. And now, speaking of the green flag, we are green once again, as apparently we completed a lap that I didn't know about. Into turn number 1 to go. Curtis is your race leader.
Colby Saban with the lead, followed by Curtis Miller, Ryan Brown, and Kay Malberg.
You're looking at the live timing. That is not what's out on track.
I don't think so.
We got Curtis Miller, your race lead, with Kane Malberg running to the outside.
Well, I saw Kane Malberg moving to the outside.
Outside he goes, knocking on the door of Curtis Miller. The 4-1-1 of Miller takes the race lead. Lap number 1 is in the books. And the timing's not working, that's why. All right, the timing is currently not working. All right, Kane Malberg dives to the inside of your race leader, Curtis Miller. As they come through turns 3 and 4, Malberg to the inside, Miller to the outside. Battle for the race lead is on. Battle also going on for your third place spot between 2 cars. And we got a 3-car battle deeper in the pack now.
Miller still with the lead. Malberg chasing him down in second. Battle for the lead. Look at Malberg. He's cleared him now to turn number 2. Malberg has the lead. Miller goes to second. We go into turn number 3. It's Kane Malberg. Miller in second. Curtis Miller. So Kane Malberg's going to lead this lap halfway through. 3 down, 3 to go. Kane Malberg, your leader.
Kane the Bandit Malberg is leading your race as they come into turn 3, 1 and 2. As they come up to turn 2, Miller is high and wide, and around the outside he is dropping back. Battle for third rages on. 3 cars going at it. It is going to be the 19 of Brown. I think Feeblecorn isn't. That is Feeblecorn. And the 9 of Saban is there. But live timing has come back. We now have live timing again. Malberg is still your race leader.
Kane Malberg, Curtis Miller, Ryan Brown, Tyler Feeblecorn, Colby Saban in that 5th spot. On the outside looking in, but it is Kane the Bandit Malberg with the lead. Curtis Miller, Ryan Brown, Tyler Feeblecorn. As we come down the white flag, 1 to go, Kane Malberg.
White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Kane Malberg, your race leader, but Curtis Miller is driving up high for a battle and a charge. 3-car battle for your 3rd spot coming down the back straightaway. Miller loses ground to Malberg. Malberg set sail on the field in turns 3 and 4. Battle on for 2nd spot. Checkers out. Malberg will win heat race number 3. And 2nd goes to Miller. 3 cars contact. Shannon Malberg with 3rd. Shannon Malberg meet in the middle of a 3-wide squeeze, and he sets 2nd for him.
And shoved out the 61 up a Tyler Feeblecorn out of a transfer spot in the 5th. It's going to be Kane Malberg, Curtis Miller, Shannon Malberg, Ryan Brown, your top 4.
I'm not seeing transfer anymore, so I'm wondering, are they taking everybody?